Hello everybody, this is DragonKirby, and welcome back to Shovel Knight, King of Cards. In the last episode, we went through the plains. We fought Spectre Knight and got ourselves our first Joustus deck, so we could finally do the Joustus quest to become King of Cards. We also met our mother. Now we have our first House of Joustus. Let's see what Joustus has in store for us. Ooh, the music is nice. Got ourselves some money, and that's it. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Rookie. Oh, it's a rookie. Smite it all! Had such a fine run, I did. Ha! I'll never be as good enough to challenge King Pridemore. My, is that a brand new Joustus deck? Perhaps we could go over the rules together? My mind is honed as my armor. I need no prior experience to defeat a knave at cards. Stand aside. I mean no disrespect, your highness, but you'll be trounced and your riches squandered without proper advice. It'd be wise and valorous for us both to practice Joustus, my lord. If you say so. Ready for a bit of a brush-up on the card-playing Palan, sire? Welcome to Joustus. King Knight versus Rookie. To win Joustus, you have to claim more gems than your opponent. To start, pick a card from your hand and place it on the board. Let's start with... how about I just... Okay, I guess you want me to start here. If your card covers a gem, you claim it, but you can't just place a card onto a gem. You have to push it on. Arrows indicate which direction your cards can push. Push the card you already placed to claim the gem. So we want to grab you, and we want to place it here, and we claim the gem. Okay, as you can see, I have claimed the gem by pushing your card up. Push the card right to reclaim the gem for yourself. Oh, but you see, you can't push there. Your card is blocked by an opposing arrow. There's still a way to push my card at the gem. You can insert your card in between. So basically, we want to go here. Push it out. The match is almost over. The game ends when the center squares are full. Each player must place a card on their turn, but the only move I can make will lose me the game. My hand is forced. I win. Okay, I'm gonna move myself actually, so you guys can see. Let's put myself all the way up here, because I feel like this is much less covering cards than. There you go. I move myself up here, so that way it's much less covering a card than compared to down in the bottom right corner. There we go. A fine match, my lord. It's lovely to play for fun. In real games, the winner takes a card, you know, for keeps. Good to know. So we want to win and not lose. Luckily, there's some money to be had in secret areas, such as this. You found my secret lookout. Great view, huh? I've always wanted to ride an airship. It's my dream. That sounds dumb, whizzing about in a giant floating target. Hey, it's not. The Glide Wings captain can dodge any threat. He's even got his own card. Here, have one. Oh! We got Cooper! We can edit our deck. So what we have here is a lot of different arrows. I want to get rid of... Let's get rid of the beetle and put in the Cooper. nice thing, we can get our free card. So let's, we have a couple of, oh, we can already see a couple of opponents. We have a goat and a frog. What a delicious game Joustus is. I mean, delightful. I'm like a kid again when I play. As you might have overheard, I've become unbeatable. Care to butt heads? Yes. I've deliberated over my deck for days, but now it's go time. It's a 3x3. Okay. Knights versus the Goatician. We start off first. I'm gonna start with. I'm gonna start with this over here. Okay, so we have you there. I'm gonna push you up. Okay, so that's pushed there. Let's push you. Let's push you this way. Okay, can't push it that way. So let's push. Let's put you a slot, something here. Okay, so you pushed my guy up. What I can't do is this: push you over to the side, and I got pushed there. And I believe if I do this, I win. So it can be strategic to put enemy opponents' cards on gems to secure a win. Choose a card to take. I can take a Fleeto or I'm gonna grab a Visishade. We got ourselves we got 300 gold on another emblem, and we can edit our deck again. So I am going to. Oh, I just realized I'm covering. I bet there's a lot of spaces where I just mess around with my stuff here. So let's grab you and replace you. Also, realize that we have a Zambi, but we don't have we haven't had a use for it yet. We haven't grabbed it yet. We got ourselves our first opponent completed. So we have Broker. Did you know it took 3 planes? You took 3 planes to travel here, and boy, are my armors tired. Better all the way up here just to look at my Joustus puzzle? Then let me submit up nicely for you. I'll have to win in 1 move. Call it single combat. Want to try my puzzle? Sure. Win game in 1 turn. It has to be this, right? Because he can't push up. He can't push. If I do this, he can't push up or to the left. And the dragon can't push me. So yeah, it has to be this. Puzzle solved! Okay, that was simple. I obtained 300 gold. Wait, you figured it out? What a surprisingly impuzzleable. Ugh, you are just astounding. Well, have you pieced it together yet? There are more than 1 puzzle. Still got a stack of cards, card conundrum on deck. Care to cut in? Sure. We need to win in 1 move. Because if I can't do this because I lose. If I do this, I gain 2, and he doesn't have the ability to push up. If I'm correct, this is the right play, because he can't push to the right, he can't push up, and he can't... Oh wait, no, but he wouldn't be able to push down either. This has to be the right play. Yeah! Puzzle solved. I obtained more money. It doesn't take a king to realize that solving this last puzzle may be a futile task. Will you dig in and break new ground with your shuffle? Yes, let's do this. Okay, I start off with... Okay, win game in 1 turn. Okay, so he can only push something to the left. Okay, you can only push something to the left. I can't push something onto here. I have to push something around. If I push you down, you just push it away. I can't push you over. I can push it up, but that wouldn't change anything. Unless if I push it up, there's no legal moves for him to make. I don't know if I'll lose a card if I do this, so let's try this. Okay, I was right. If you push it up, there's no legal move for him to make. Because he can't place a card directly on a gem. Joustus has been served. At long last, I must card tribute to your noble cause. And we got a Croaker. Sure, we could add this to the deck. And ooh, you have a unique thing. You have a unique, different type of arrow. That's gonna be interesting to use. Let's go down here. We have a couple more people. We have Bard, which I can also add to my deck. We're doing a lot of card editing. Let's get rid of Propeller. We can back this and hey there, Your Highness. I've got some hot merchandise to juice up your Joustus game. Why not have a look? We can buy a level 1 mystery card. Oh, what will it be? It should be helpful. We have Cheat, play them all. Play 3 cards in your hands at once. And Cheat, Gem Thief, all cards on Gem flip to become yours. And Veto Swap, change your opponent's hand to 3 weak cards. I could do something like that, but I am not gonna be a cheat. I ain't no cheat. Let's go here, and Ruffian, never seen hoof or hide of you before, Goldie. This here's my neighborhood post. Play Joustus with a horse like me, you get trampled. But if you insist, you'll need to pay Chester a fortune to reclaim all the cards I win from you. Giddy up. Okay, I see. So you would have to go to Chester to buy the cards that you lost. So I'm gonna do something. I'm going to place. I'm gonna place this here. I'm gonna place that there. I'm actually going to push you up. Wait, no! I messed up. I lost. He's gonna take my card. Dang it! You know what? I refuse to let this happen. I'll be right back. Okay, you can restart the game before you lose, so you don't lose any cards. So, that way you don't have to worry about trying to get your cards back and losing money, which is something it would be smart of you for doing. I want to keep an eye out on what cards this guy has and what cards he can push. So he can push that card down. The knight he cannot push to the gem. The jouster guy he can. And he can push a guy down. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to place... I think it's safe to put Leto here. I'm going to push his jouster off. Then he pushes my guy over, and I place a card here and I win. Yeah, this definitely feels like if you don't have the right, you gotta pay attention to what your enemy has and what you have. Oh, I could take one of the many cards that I already have. I guess that's what happens when I restart a lot. I don't get a good card. It's just fair. There's one person we haven't faced off it yet, and it's this kid. Am I fast? I'm already the best at Joustus. I want to be the best, and I want to be the fastest. I have to challenge a child. Winning the Joustus crown should be a piece of cake. Hey, are we playing Joustus or what, mister? Yeah, let's do this. I got Beto cards and Fleeto cards. I wonder if he literally just has Beto and Fleeto cards. Gonna place a Bleedo right there. I'm gonna place this guy right here. I'm going to place, I'm gonna push this guy up. Because then he's forced to push my card on the gem and I win. I had to think for a bit. And I guess I can grab a Fleeto. Let's edit. And move this Fleeto and replace this Bleedo with a Fleeto. Or Beto with a Fleeto. Well, I guess I'm not the best at Joustus anymore. Or the fastest, probably. Young subject, heed my kingly wisdom. You don't actually need to be the fastest. Just tell people you are. But wouldn't that be lying? I don't know. But if you never race anyone, then you can never be proven wrong. I see. You're right. You're actually right, mister. Wow, thanks. I'm the fastest. No one can outrun me. That's how you do it. Manipulate the masses. What do you have to say? Farhop, I'll have a generous goblet of your finest juice. To me, the future king of cards. Future king, you say? With your gleaming getup, I'd half expect you to toast the entire house with a round. Well, as a matter of fact, maybe I will. Sure. Yes, indeed. Juice on the house, the finest for everyone. A new era of my triumph. Incredible. Generous goblets for everyone on behalf of our new philanthropist. A fee of 5,000 gold, of course, will be required for consideration, sir. High roller. More like eye roller. You're all the same. Noble intentions, but no coin. It would appear to me that you are the king of disappointment. I don't have 5,000 gold. But there's one more challenger. And his name is Black Knight. You have my attention now, king or otherwise. You have skill enough at the game, I admit. My unease grows with the development of this Joustus crown debacle. The moment I realized that a mastery of Joustus would provide insight, I became a champion myself. I'd best you in armed combat, but in Joustus, we cross cards. And my mind has victory held steadfast. Come, Terrapin, an ambush! That's adorable! His Terrapin is the table! Onward, my turtle companion. Let us give our foe a worthy joust. Okay, let's see what we have. We have 3 gems to work with. He has 2 cards that can push to the left and right, and 1 that can push up. I am going to put my Doze Drake here. Yes, he can push that over. I'm going to push. He can only push cards to the left or right. I'm going to place this guy here. Oh, there's fire. What does this fire hat do? I guess I move this card down here. What does this fire do? Boss power, meteor smash. I see. Let's put this ghost here. He pushes that guy down, and before he can push any further, I'm gonna place this guy here. I don't have a way of pushing him out of the way. At least not yet. I'm gonna push you down. He's pushing Black Knight over. I can then I'm gonna push him over here. He's gonna destroy his own cards. He's probably gonna, he's probably going to push a card over, but I will give you a gem because I can't push a card over. And then I'm gonna push this guy up. I see. I'm gonna push a card over here. I see. I'm going to push your guy over to the left. Cards get destroyed again. I'm going to place a card here. Okay. I'm going to then use a Bleto. Yeah, I'm gonna push you here because you can't push me up. I don't have a way of pushing down, but I do have a way of pushing this guy over. It's a draw. Okay, we got a draw, we can rematch. That's fine. Nobody wins, nobody loses. He goes first. I'm gonna push the frog over away. He's already starting off with the power of, like, trying to force my cards out with an explosion. I'm gonna push him down so you destroy your cards on your turn. And I'm going to place a card here. You push that out of the way, and I'm just going to push you back up. Okay, so you are forcing my hand. I'll push you up. If you're going to do that, I want to push the Bleto. Use that to push that guy off. I see it can also push... It can also push more, like, destroy... I think it destroyed the cards on the side. So I'm going to push you up. Pushed him down. And then I can... He can't push... Like, he used the rats to push up. But actually, wait, if he does that, I can just push... Okay. Interesting choice. Like, I'm just gonna push the rats over. Okay, push that over, I guess. I can't push that yet. Let's put the slime here because he's going to... Yeah, he's going to destroy those. And then I'm going to push you down. And then I can push it up. And now there's no way he can push me off. And then I'm going to push... I think I win off of this? Yeah, I win off of this. I push you up and I get 2 out of 3. I win! And I can pick from a few of these. I can take a gold armor, I can take a fairy, a rat king. I'm gonna take the rat king, actually. And I'm gonna quickly put the rat king and replace the rat. Oh, I never put the bard back on my here. I never had the bard this entire time. Let's put the bard there. And I think that's it. That's it. Terrapin, my loyal steed. Even with your tactical guidance, we lost. This shiny charlatan called our gambit. But tarry not, King Knight. For though it's been fun in games, I sense something is not right. Tread lightly in your leggings. Now is the time to be choosing allies wisely, with strategy in mind. You there, you, the Pauldrons, Fancy Pets, yes, you. My friend and I have an offer for you. We need to talk elsewhere. Sorry, petitioners, I am not accepting gifts from peasants, and I won't have a word of your pleasantries. Does the Joustus crown ring a bell? We bid you no harm, and wish to hear your story. Please, your highness. Finally, some recognition of my status. Very well, I'll hear you out. Heave to and grab the rope. Before I do anything, Put myself back in the lower corner. Let's grab the rope as we drag them with us. We're off. Ooh. Oops, sorry about that. Sorry about that. This ramshackle monstrosity seems ready to splinter to bits. But I must say, this view of my future kingdom is quite remarkable. The Glide Wing is a sturdy lass. My crew of fortune seekers depend on her, and we turn a mighty profit. And lately, we've had our eyes on the Joustus crown. But we need a champion that outplay King Pridemore, and clearly, you, my friend, have a magic touch. Oh, I assure you, the Joustus judges will be small work for a talent such as my own. Your Grace, I believe we have an understanding. If we work together, the glory will be yours. But first up is King Pridemore, a bearded noble with ways of writ. We are nearing his domain, Pridemore Keep. But it will be a moment yet. Have a stroll around the Glide Wing and rest up. Welcome aboard! What do you have? King Knight, you dazzle me with your gleam. A moment, if I may. Why, I do feel rather regal today. What troubles you, bard? Errant medals, you see. I realize that those brave enough to find them have most interesting tales to tell. Most interesting indeed. Perhaps I could take a peek at your majestic collection to inspire a melody. 10 merit medals. You're quickly becoming a bard in your own right. It is not much, but I have saved 900 gold to mark the occasion. Will you accept it? Yes. I have another form of patronage, sire. Please allow me to regale you with a verse you've inspired. As he trod through the grass, over the hills and plains, the king's cleanest trousers grew soiled with stains. Abroad with his castle, aloft in the sky, he traded his kingdom for a flagon of lie. Nice. We've been scouting around the plains for Joustus players before we met you. It's peaceful here. I think I'm gonna end things off here. We did a lot of Joustus today. And next time on Shuffle Knight King of Cards, we'll be exploring our new airship. And we'll be exploring more of the map to see what else does this world have for our quest to become King of Cards. If you enjoyed this video, you can like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye!